Here's a quick and dirty review of Sonic Riders Zero Gravity 2008. Ryder? I barely know!
No! We are not doing this again.
What the hell?
We are not doing this again!
How did you get in my house?
No!
Well, here we are with the sequel, and honestly, I'd say it's just as good as the original. The gameplay mostly follows what the first game did, although with its own twist. Gravity diving and drifting are the two new moves in the game. They mostly do what the boost and drift did in OG Riders, but with more power enforced into each. There's also this new system called Gear Change, which you have 3 tiers of by collecting rings. They'll increase your speed, give you access to the character's specific paths, and raise up your speed meter. Oh yeah, you can't boost anymore. Yeah, because of the game mainly being centered around the Wii's motion controls, most moves in the game are simplified to account for it. Like the tricking. Instead of anticipating your jump and letting go at the right time and landing your tricks perfectly by yourself, the game has its own system where you press jump at the right time, getting ranked on which part of the ramp you jump from. It's simpler of course, and I do prefer how it was in the first game, but this version has its own charm and fun to it. And now the story! What do we have this time? The story begins with Jet, Wave, and Storm obtaining one of the Arcs of the Cosmos, metallic ring-shaped stones created by the Babylonians. They have the power to manipulate gravity when activated by the user who has it. The 3 head out to go find the rest of them to power up the Babylon Gardens warp drive. Meanwhile, Sonic and gang are heading to Megalo Station, with one of the stones that struck Mediotech's Crimson Tower. The security robots go on a manhunt to capture it from them, and they end up crashing outside of the building, to which Sonic uses the power of the stone to head out of there. Then they run into Amy later on, and she happens to have one of the stones as well. The gang head out to go seek info from Mediotech, while Jet and his gang try to go and obtain the stone from them. They then meet each other, leading to both groups making their way to Mediotech's main office. It just so happens to be Eggman that owns Mediotech. He reveals that one of the security bots was given sentience by the stone and commanded all the other robots to seek out the 5 Arcs of the Cosmos. The gang realize that Amy and Storm are gone, with him chasing after the stone Amy has. She gets tired of running, so she just chucks it at him. Straight up knocks the bastard out. They both get attacked by one of the robots, and it explodes. Inside is another stone, which completes the total for Jet's plan. Storm runs off and gives both stones to Jet, while they discuss how they're going to use its potential against Sonic and gang. Eggman steals them though, and they chase after him. Meanwhile, Sonic and gang meet up with Amy, and she tells them what happened, and that Storm mentioned something about the Geekin Rocks. They head over there to gather info from the inscriptions, and they ultimately find out about what must be done to take down the mother computer in the Crimson Tower. They all meet up to the tower, while also betting on a little rival race, and the winner gets all the Arcs. They get up there, shut down the robots, and Sonic just hands his stones to Jet, calling it a day. Tails finds something off about this though. He remembers what the inscription said, and one of the security bots steals the Arcs of the Cosmos and heads to Babylon Garden. It activates the stones and summons a black hole. Holy shit. Everyone heads straight into it to take down the robot and restore Babylon Garden to how it was. And thus ends the main story of Zero Gravity. Overall, it's still a great fun time with a more in-depth story and a really cool ending. Gameplay that, while different, still manages to make it fun and engaging, and level themes and music being much more memorable and stylish. 8 out of 10. See y'all next time.